My friends. Let's see. Let's get this straightened up a little bit. Let's get this straightened up a little bit. There we go. It's looking a little bit better, yeah? You go over here. You go over there. Come on over here. There we go. All right. I think the playing field is ready. What's up, Roanoke? Good to see you. Where'd everybody go, Roanoke? I don't know. They came and they went. Sancho, hello. Judge Death, what is up? Good to see everybody. Appreciate it. Hey, my name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. It is Friday night. That means it is time for some awesome, cool comics. And I got another hot short box coming your way. Uh, got some. I decided to just throw in some. Well, I didn't decide. I found some cool golden and silver age stuff. So I figured, what the heck? Let's just do it. Got some Bronze Age. I got some complete sets. I got a signed Michael Linzer or Joseph Linzer. And we got some hot books by Veronica. We got some Satanica. We got all kinds of crazy shit here. So, anyway, let's get the show going. My friends, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Eric, good morning. Good to see you. Hey, if you want to grab any kind of cool comics and comic content like this, join us here on Whatnot. Hit that QR code. Hit that link in the description there. Come and join me. If you join through my link, you get a little bonus on your first purchase, a little freebie. They give you some spending cash. I get a little kickback too. We call that a win-win. So come on by and check it out. It's a lot of fun. So, all right. How fun is it? Well, let's find out. Gonna grab the first handful of books coming out of the short box. So on Friday nights, I like to take a short box of comics that I have recently collected and actually kind of use it as a little bit of working time. So I like to show and share. If you see anything you like, let me know in the chat. I'll be happy to run it for you. This just helps me get organized. I got a couple of sorting tables here now. I'm getting ready for comic book Comic Con season. I do some of the local Comic Cons now in my area. I'm over on the eastern side of Pennsylvania, and it's a lot of fun. So I use this time to try to do that as well. All right. All that being said, Starjammers, number one of two. Starjammers, number two of two. Call that a complete set, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to run that one. Keep going short and sharp. Both books, $5. It'll be 15 seconds. $5, 15 seconds. Up and running on the Starjammers. Mitchell Studios. Oh, Mitchell Unique Comics. How you doing, Mitchell? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. All right. Starjammers to the side. That is a complete set. So one of my specialties is putting complete sets together, and they've sold really good at the cons, and I'm going to start moving them all into my Buy It Now. Right now, my comic book Buy It Now section is empty. I deleted all the Buy It Nows from every show, my comic book show, my book shows, my music shows. I want to completely reorganize them, so that's what's going on there. All right. Up next, let's do our second complete set of the night. This is Marvel's Max Comics explicit content. Oh my. 4 issue set, Zombie. Really like the artwork here. I'm a big zombie guy, big horror guy, so I'll dig it. Number one. Number two. Ooh, look at the glass. Zombie. Number three. Love all the detail in the background. Love it when they get into all that detail. And a zombie number 4. Marvel's Max Comics imprint. Mike Rake, Kyle Hotz, Dan Brown. Zombie. 4 for 4. We call that a complete set. Let's do it. 4 books. $10. Get this one going for 10. Up and running. Mario Jr. Good to see you, Mario. Welcome, welcome. Starting off the show with a couple of complete sets. I've got some Veronica. I've got some Golden Age. I got some Silver Age. I got some Bronze Age. I got all the ages. All right. So that is the Zombie. 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Up next, speaking of Bronze Age, Marvel complete 4-issue set, Balder the Brave. All these are in nice condition. It's a complete set. Got all 4 issues. Number 1. We got number 2. Spines are nice on these. Warlord, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. There's number 2 out of 4. Here's number 3 out of 4. I like the action in that cover. That's pretty cool. This one's got a little bit of curve here. 3, and then we got the final issue. It's the final issue. Balder, 4 out of 4. There you go. 4 books. I got 20 on it. I'm going to run it for 15 right now. All 4 books. Balder the Brave, complete series, Marvel. Which one was that? That was 85? I think it's 85, 86. Down to the last 10 seconds on Balder the Brave. Up next, complete set of Beauty and the Beast. Last few seconds on Balder. All right. There is 4 issues complete. Gonna bag it and tag it. All my books that I sell get brand new bags and boards. They get shipped to you super well protected. Like I'm shipping glass. All right, here we go. Beauty and the Beast classic series. Such a great story. Great art. Doom in the back. Come on. There's issue number 1. Issue number 2 out of 4. 1983. Issue number 3 out of 4. Great Senkowitz covers, man. All these Senkowitz covers. Nice. All in good shape. 1, 2, 3, and a number 4. Rockaday, what's up? Good to see you. There you go. 4 books. Beauty and the Beast. I'm going to go 15 on this one. All 4 books. Complete set. In the series. 4 books. $15. Up next, Black Panther. Complete 1988 4-issue series. Will Hunter, what's up? There's Beauty and the Beast. 4-issue set, complete.
Okay, Martine, time to outdo it. Let's put your business knowledge to the test. Bring it on.
All right,
What's your
up
biggest
next.
for your business?
Don't bother me with commercials.
That's
All right, here we go. Brandon, good to see you. All right. I don't see this one too often. Marvel, Black Panther, Della Rosa, Cowan. Nice. These are also in good shape. These were all from the same lot. And they're all in real nice shape. Corners are nice. The edges are nice. All right. There's number one. Number two. Black Panther versus the Supremacists. Get it? There's issue 2. Issue 3 out of 4. Clean. And last issue, number 5. I said number 5. Number 4. Number 5 in a 4-issue series. Newsstand. This is the only newsstand. So it's nice to have the newsstand in there. Black Panther, there it is. 4-issue. Complete set. 25. Up and running. So stuff like this, if I can get my act together, will end up sitting in the buy it now. That way I can pull it in. I can do flash sales. It's just the way that the buy it now is set up today versus when I set up my buy it now 2.5 years ago. It's completely different. Completely different. So I figured it was better to just tear the band-aid off and start from scratch with the buy it now. All right, that was Black Panther. All right, I'm going to start with the hot one first. They're all hot, but check this out. Sirius, Crypt of Dawn, Linzer cover. What's that on the side, you say? Oh, a Linzer signature. Yes, that was my thumbnail. That was my thumbnail for the show right there. Check out this beauty. This is Crypt of Dawn 6-issue series. This is book number 6, signed. No C of A. No C of A on it, but signed. I looked around. I'm going to start it at $25. Signed Linzer. The one and only Joseph Michael Linzer. All right, let's run it one time. One time. 18 bucks. One time. Hitman, one time. Let's see what else is going on this week. Oh, did anybody see the clip of Rush playing with their new drummer? I know this isn't a music show, but you know I like music and I do a music show. All right, that's the signed Crypt of Dawn. Yeah, so I'm actually going to go see Rush this summer at Madison Square Garden, New York City. That's right. So they just had the Juno Awards, which is like the Canadian Grammys. I think it was last week before, and Rush showed up and they played. It was I think it's the first time they publicly played with their new drummer, and it was pretty good. Her kit is not as crazy set up. It was the more basic drum kit, but still pretty good. All right, hey, guess what I got? Crypt of Dawn, the complete series. These books are hot. They've been bagged and boarded. They're all in awesome shape. Crypt of Dawn number 1. Crypt of Dawn number 2. This is a hot cover. She's not naked. She's wearing a red skin-tight dress. She's not naked. There's no nudity there. There's 2. Then I got Crypt of Dawn 3. Is that Battle Beast? No, wrong book. Sorry. There's 3. Hey, guess what? Here's number 4. Here's number 5. And here is number 6. Unsigned. So I've got 2 number 6s. One is signed, one is not signed. This is part of the complete set. How about that? How about that? Crazy. This 6-book set usually sells in that kind of $45 to $50 range. I'm going to run it once for $35. $35. No sudden death. All 6 books. 35. Crypt of Dawn complete set. Colby Cheese, good to see you. Thanks for coming on in. All right, there you go. The 6-volume set. Crypt of Dawn. We got some other lovely ladies coming up later tonight. We got to get through some of this short box first. All right, if you've been on my show before, you know that I've gone about collecting a lot of 2099 series. A lot of them aren't worth that much, but they're just cool as hell. There's a couple of them worth a nickel or two, but here we go. I got some more X-Men 2099. We got the blue foil number 1. X-Men 2099 number 2. X-Men 2099 number 3. So nice I got it twice. X-Men 2099 number 4. X-Men 2099 number 5. X-Men 2099 number 6. X-Men 2099 number 7. So nice I bought it twice. X-Men 2099 number 8. Let me get that there. There you go. Number 8 and number 9. So that is X-Men 2099 numbers 1 through 9. See if I can entice anybody here. 9, 8. Notice number 8 is, a new chapter. So they recreate the border of the first book. Here, check this out. Right? It's the same border as the first book. Different color, obviously. Not blue foil. Interesting. 9, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9 issues. $3 a book is 27. Let's do $19. $19 for the whole stack, the first 9 issues of X-Men 2099. All right, thanks for checking that out. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Throw the extra 3 in here, and we'll put the extra number 7 over here. All right, so there's X-Men 2099. Here is something. This is something really cool that I do a trade paperback night every once in a while. This is just really cool. Check this out. I was not familiar with this storyline, but I really dig it. Superman, Emperor Joker. Check out the cover. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Emperor Joker. It's the Joker's world, we just die in it. It's another typical day in Gotham City. Superman, the world's most dangerous criminal, has burst free of his cell in Arkham Asylum. The only one who can track him down is the world's greatest hero, Bizarro. Their epic battle destroys property owned by the bald but brilliant billionaire Lois Lane. If Superman isn't crazy, that means the whole world has gone insane and only one man can be responsible. Somehow, Batman's greatest nemesis, the Joker, has received the power to reshape reality according to his own mad whims. The world is now defined by chaos and death, and there's absolutely nothing anyone can do about it. It's impossible to defeat a god. Unfortunately, someone forgot to tell that to Superman. Armed with nothing more than his will, the Man of Steel will put an end to the reign of the Emperor Joker, or die trying. There you go. Oh, I don't want to spoil the end for you. We'll zip by that. Real nice. It's in great shape. Doesn't look like it's ever been read because the spine is in great shape. Bane, hey buddy, what's up? How you doing? Start this one up. $4. $4 on the Superman Emperor Joker trade compilation. Papa Joe? Just chilling. Yeah, it's kind of a chill Friday. Hope you're doing okay out there. You're not getting any of this wacky weather there in Ohio? All these storms and everything, the winter blizzard stuff and all that. This morning when I woke up, it was 45 degrees outside. By 2 o'clock, it was 78. And then it's going to be a cold and rainy weekend here. So real nice. Oh, that's cool. Good, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. I got to put a little message out here to OB Collectors. See if OB Collectors comes and gets the message. So my friend OB Collectors, she does a lot of cool art stuff and artistic stuff, and she loves the character Hot Stuff. So I found this whenever I'm out. I'm always looking for Hot Stuff. So we got Hot Stuff, and then check this out. Check this out. There's a little problem. There's a little problem with it though. Can you see? But she uses it for tracing and that kind of stuff. So I thought she'd appreciate them. So we'll see. I'll keep this up here in case she pops in. I don't know. I didn't check. She might be doing her own show. All right. Next handful of stuff. Some of this I'll run. Some of it will just show. This is all really cool stuff. Walt Disney Productions Condor Man. Part 1 of the exciting live action movie. I gotta see. When I was looking this up, I forgot how many issues there were of this. I had never heard of. I think I barely kind of remember Condor Man as a Disney movie. Disney made so many wacky movies from the 60s through the early 80s. It's a three issue series from 1981 to 1982. Yeah, crazy. The first book's like a $5 book, but pretty funny. Pretty funny. I'm gonna run it. Let's run it for 4. Condor Man #1. I don't know if you could even find this on Disney Plus. But he's got a cool Trans Am, so can't go wrong with that. Nick the Quick, what's up? XC, alright, here we go. Charlton Comics. Chick Young's Blondie. 20 center. Cover art. Paul Fung Jr. Blondie #1. Hey, what happened this week? The astronauts took off on the way to the moon. And I got a Blondie number 196 with Dagwood on the moon. Some writing on his mouth. Oh, I don't think so. No. It's just still very dark. Alright, let's do it. Do I have the right weight on this? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Do I have the right one pinned here? Yes, I do. Okay. No, not 35. I was going to run it for 5. Yikes. That's the second time I've done that in 2 shows. If you're interested in the Blondie, stick around because it's going to start at $5, not 35. All right, let's try that again. Fat fingered that one. Woo. $5, 20 seconds up and running. All right. All right. This one's cool, but there is an issue with it. This is actually worth a penny or two. Veronica in Russia. #9. However, the back is torn. There is a tear on the back. So I'm going to run that for $3. But you've got Veronica meeting Mikhail Gorbachev on the front cover. So if it wasn't ripped, even if it's in a little messed up shape, it's worth a couple of bucks. But with the rip in it, $3. This, I think I'm just going to, it's funny. This was in with the comic books. I'm just going to bring this to my ephemera show, but it's Jack and Jill magazine from 1943. That doesn't belong in a comic book show. Let's get it. Let's get that in the ephemera show. All right. Couple of quick hitters, then we'll go back to the vintage books. Ash. Event Comics, Ash #1. Kiss My Ash, $1. Great Ham Beezy stopped in. All right, here's one that I think I have the complete series of this, but it was another #1, and it's in nice shape. A couple of spine dings, but nothing too crazy, nothing that breaks color. Superman, the Last Family of Krypton. Part of the Elseworlds. I really like the Elseworlds stuff. I like what they did with that. #1. $3. Next one I got. Let me take a look at this one coming up too. Let's see, which versions do I have of this? Let's see. I got the green one and the orange one. Third and fourth printing. All right. Third and fourth printing coming up. All right. Interesting. So the next book I have is Image Thief of Thieves. Now, if you have the original first, there's a lot of talk these days about, books like Dork and a few others that, they're getting all hyped up before, and the day after you buy them for $5 or $2.99, they're selling for $50. This is a book that the #1 issue actually has a little value. It's like a $10 to $15 book, but that's the fourth printing, and that's the third printing. So, not worth 10 or 15 or $5 even, but I'll do both of them for $5. Third and fourth print, Thief of Thieves #1. RCV, what's up, Wasteland? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. My name is Chris. Doing a little Friday night comic book show. We started out with some complete sets. We're going through some modern stuff, and then I've got some more golden and some silver age coming up. And I got some lady books too. I got some Veronica. This, however, is a nice another trade. Acts of Vengeance, Ghost Rider, and Wolverine. Come on now. There's two good boys. Let's do that one. Run that for 20 seconds. All right, we'll do another 2 for 5 here. I got Ultimate Vision #3, which now that I think about it, I think on the flip side of this one, I think there's what was it, a Fantastic Four? I'm gonna open it up and look. This is Ultimate Vision, the short 5-issue series. That's 5 of 5 on Ultimate Vision. This Ultimate Vision, though, I don't think it's 3 out of 5. This one, let's take a look. Yeah, here you go. All right, so first of all, it's technically, I guess I should keep it this way. This is Ultimate Fantastic Four, issue 25. Namor. Oh, how could you cheat on Reed like that? Ultimate Fantastic Four, issue 20, with a bonus Ultimate Vision story. And I guess they have that one in there. All right. So that's kind of a twofer right there. Put that in as Ultimate Fantastic Four. So Ultimate Vision 5, Ultimate Fantastic Four 25 with the Vision story. Do the same deal, 2 for 5. Chris, what's up? Good to see you. Let me check on this next one coming up. some Birds of Prey. Is this a variant cover? Maybe. It might be Batman. I think we got ourselves a variant cover. No, it's the regular one. Nice. Birds of Prey #1. Here we go. That's a nice little $8 book right there. It's got a few spine dings. Nothing a pressing wouldn't fix, but we'll run it for 5. Birds of Prey #1. There's Birds of Prey and Ultimate 6 #1. The Ultimates and Ultimate Spider-Man. There you go. #1. Let's run it for 3. Up and running. Ultimate 6 #1. Last few seconds on Ultimate 6. All right. Let's grab these bad boys. We're going to transition into something a little different. Zane, I got some Batman. Some interesting Batman.
The 2026 Chevy Equinox is ready for your
I
daily
got some
drive,
interesting Batman
getaways,
here.
and
Let's take a look
everything
at it.
in between. Plenty of cargo space, plus a big touchscreen that keeps all your tech right where you need it. It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
All right. I remember liking this when I looked it up. Let's see. Batman. Okay. The series from 2004 to 2008. Yeah, this is a great series. Wow. And it's held its value. You'll see why in a second. Yeah, these average like, what am I looking at? 8, 10, 10, 8, 8, 9, 10, 28. Oh, that's the one with her on the cover. Yeah, okay. Wow. It probably averages a $7 book. Whew. All right, here it is. What am I talking about? Batman Strikes. Batman Strikes. Issue #3. Yeah, so this is what, 2005, 2006. But still, they're like 20-year-old books now. That's crazy. It was just on the WB Kids the other day, I swear. Yes, yes. Well, let's see. Well, I'll show you what I got. I mean, it's just you and me here, so let me show you. I got #3. I got #4. And I've got #11. There were only 3 in there. 3, 4, and 11. Yeah, that was a great Joker. Oh my God. Classic. Classic. Yeah, so I've only got those 3. If you want me to stick them in your bin, I will. If not, that's cool too. I'll just run them and see if we get anybody popping in here. But I'll start with number 3. And yeah, let's go $6 on them. Okay, yeah, no worries. No worries. I'm just gonna run them, see if it pulls anybody in here. But yeah, there's one with Harlequin on the cover. Harley Quinn, excuse me. The one with Harley Quinn on the cover is like a $25, $30 book. But this is one that is a great Joker. That is a great Joker. I gotta say, the whole new Batman, Absolute Batman, I'm not a fan of that Joker. Just not a fan of that Joker at all. I saw it and I was like, what? Bane on the rampage. Batman Strikes. Number 4. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't know. But I am not a fan of Absolute Batman Joker. There, I said it. See if we can get Web Profit in here. We got some stuff he's interested in too. Let's see. Really? You find him intriguing, huh? Interesting. All right, here's my second shout out of the night. Even if OB Collectors comes in to say hi. And I'll just send a little message. Let's see, is that all that? All right. All right, here we go. These I think I'll just flip through. Let's see. Old man, how we doing? Good to see everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Up next, Marvel Comics Tarzan. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. These are all, for the most part, in real nice shape. Edgar Rice Burroughs' Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, newsstands. Let's pull up a little info on these, and then we'll start running some. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. My name is Chris. It's my Friday night comic book show. We go through a short box of comics every Friday. We take a look at them. Try to sell a few. That would be nice. Try to have a little fun. What is that, number 8? What does that go up to? Check out number 8. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're into the 1978 series here. Yep. All right. Let's run them. Oh, any Scooby-Doo. Hey, Kyle. How you doing, buddy? Any Scooby-Doo? No Scooby-Doo tonight, my friend. No Scooby-Doo. Thank you for asking, though. I do appreciate it. I do like to find out what people are looking for. I do have tons of short boxes and long boxes around here. So if I have a chance, if I know where something is, I'm happy to go grab it. Right now, I'm going to run this bad boy. So most of these Tarzans are in that $4 to $7 range, but we'll just start them all up at 3 here. Tarzan, 1978, number 8. Yodele, hello, good to see you. So we're going to run through a little bit of Tarzan now. Then after that, I've got some Kona, Dick Tracy, Henry, Little Lulu, Buzzy, Binky, Adventures into the Unknown, a couple of cowboy comics. All right, Tarzan number 252, newsstand. Last few seconds on Tarzan 252, 30 center. So now we're into the DC Tarzan. DC 256, 30 center. Tarzan the Untamed. Jane on the cover. $3, 20 seconds. If you see anything you like and you want to bundle it together, please feel free to let me know. I'm always happy to bundle stuff, talk about price, put a good deal together. DC number 250, Tarzan. Whoa. Jane's in trouble. Great cover. Let's see. I should keep the DC together with DC. They got a little out of order here. What is that? 250, 49, 244, 241. Okay. All right. So this goes with the. So we had the DC here, but we started with the Marvel. All right. So there's number 8 in Marvel, and there's number 11. So let's run the 8 and the 11 together. 2 for 5. Yo, Eric, what's up, buddy? How you doing? They actually gave you a little lunch break today, huh? Sneaking in. The damn minions. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, so there's those. There, that was 8 and 11. So that's the Marvel Tarzan. Then we saw 256, 252, 250. And then let's see, this is going backwards. Yeah, it's not, it's kind of out of order. Anyway, this is all the DC Tarzan. 241. Just going to keep running at 3. Running and gunning at 3. We'll get through some of the Tarzan and then show some of the cooler stuff. All right, so Eric, I got to ask you. Thank you. I got all your stuff put together for this week. Have you watched last week's show yet? Tarzan 244. DC. All right, tomorrow's agenda. All right. All right, I'm not going to say anything about last week's show then. I'm not going to say a word. Got to build the suspense for you for tomorrow morning. Issue 249. This one's in real nice shape. Joe Kubert on these covers. Come on. Give it up for the man. Newsstand. Oh, it's a surprise, all right. Zane, don't say anything, Zane. Zane knows what the surprise is. Zane can keep a secret. Tarzan 253. Great cover. Newsstand. Joe. Good man. Good man. Well, let's see. If you watch last week's show tomorrow and this week's show later in the weekend or next week, then you already know what the surprise is by now. By the time you're watching this back. 255.
Or maybe small town charm is more your speed. For adventures of all sizes, choose Allianz Travel Insurance to protect you, your trip.
This is a nice run of I don't usually pick up Tarzan. Web Prophet, Martin Web Prophet has been here. He came I think the show before last. So, yeah, Doc Brown collapsed in that one. Ah, there he is! Ha ha! You say his name and he shows up. What's up, Martin? How you doing, buddy? Hey, I'll flip through these. I just thought you might like to see him. I'm not trying to sell them to you particularly, but I know you dig the Tarzan. I got some DC and Marvel here. Tarzan 254, 30 center, newsstand. I'll show them all to you if you want to do a bundle or something like that. We can do that, but it's cool stuff. A lot of Joe Kubert covers in here. All right, let me show you. Let me show you something. All right. So DC. So these are all the DC ones. We got 248, 254, 255, 253, 249, 244, 241, 250, 252, 256. That's the DC. So what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 DC. And I got 2 of the Marvel run. Issues 8 and 11. All pretty much newsstand as well. So 12 issues altogether, 10 DC and 2 Marvel. Check. You got a list you got to check to see which ones you have. Let me see that. Let me see how long was that DC run of Tarzan? 72 to 77. Yeah, they're in that, in that like $3 to $5 range. A couple of them are 8 or 10 or 5 or 3 or a lot of $6 issues in the DC run. You don't think you have any of them? Oh my goodness gracious! All right. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 45 $45 for all of them. I prefer it. Eric prefers a Tarzan with a solid color loincloth. Well, you're not into the leopard skin? It hides stains, though. It hides the stains. uh, all right, so this is what I'll do, Martin. I'll just keep these. I'll keep these in a bin with your name on them. All right. You let me know, and we'll figure it out. I'll put your bin right next to the Zane bin, which is right next to the Eric bin. How's that? This is how we do things on the Cool and Common stream. Nice and easy. Happy to hold it for you. There you go. Oh, yes. You like the Dawn? Well, let me show you. Let me show you the Dawn. We'll go backwards a little bit. That's all right. Let me show you the Dawn I got. Have I got Dawn? So the lady books I've got Cryptodon. I haven't even I haven't even I haven't even shown these yet, but these are all Satanica, Verotica, all that. I don't know if we're gonna get to that tonight, but we'll see. I got enough of these now. I could do a whole short box lady show, which we may do. All right. So what I got is I got two things here, right? What would the wife say? She'd say, "How much money do you get for that stuff?" And then she'd go, "Okay." But you're talking about Dion at first. I started Dion the Wonder. That's funny. All right. So I got Crypt of Dawn. Serious. I got the whole set. Number 1. Number 2. She's not naked. She's wearing a skin tight bodysuit. Okay. She's not naked. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And come on. And volume 6. That is the entire 6-issue complete set of Crypt of Dawn. So this bad boy I ran for $40 before. It goes for about $48, $50, but I ran it for 40. So I'll do the same thing now. I know it's a little heavier than this, but... And then there's another book. Any Razor. I do have some Razor, as a matter of fact, yes. goes back there.
Business owners must solve
All right,
the
so
problems their employees run
that's the
into.
whole set of Cryptid Dawn. Now, the book that you saw on my thumbnail is not that book.
Employees to track their time, which means fewer problems for you.
That is another copy of Volume 6, signed by Linzer in 1999. I do not have a C of A for it. I do not have a C of A. But I ran it before at 25. I'll run it at 20. Oh, nice. You got a couple of signed posters? Oh, that's awesome. See if I got that razor here. Really? Oh, what a great deal. That's a great deal. Okay, this is all Veronica. Yeah, the razor. I definitely have. Didn't I have one in last week's show? I think I did. Let me check last week's box. I think most of the razor is upstairs waiting in the other one. Yeah, this is all Satanica. Okay, yeah. So all this is Satanica, and the other one is all Veronica. I want to get these back in the bag. Alright, this one back here. Yeah, I might have like one razor or something. Gone from winter to spring to summer to fall, back to winter and summer. Yeah, it was that way here, Eric. Sunday it was like 85. Tuesday it was 38. Ridiculous. All right, hold on. Let me check last week's box. All right. All right. I don't have the razor in the box down here, but there was another Tarzan, so I'll throw this in the bin as well. That's the Marvel number 23. Just to have it there. All right, so let me rate that. Nobody picked that up, did you? No. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. So those are some cool books. All right. Well, let me write down that you were interested in the razor. I do literally have like a short box and a half of that kind of stuff. Nice chunk of razor too. All right. And then we'll carry on with a few other items here. All right, that's good there. Put that there. All right, where were we? How about right here? All right, so that was the Tarzan. Now we're hitting some crazy stuff. I picked up some of this. Again, a friend of mine owns a store. This is a different guy. Friend of mine owns a store. He let me cherry pick some boxes that he got. 12 center, Dell, Kona, Monarch of Monster Isle. Captain Krim returns to destroy, destroy, destroy. Triceratops on a rampage. Hey everybody, thanks for coming on in. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. It is my Friday night comic book show. Appreciate you all coming in to check it out. Right now, every Friday I go through a short box of comics. In this one, we've got some Golden Age, some silver and gold, and we're about to hit some cool stuff. So some 12 centers and all that. Just hanging out in here. I'll start them all at $5. If there's anything you're looking for in particular, please let me know. If I've got it nearby, I'll be happy to go and try to dig it out for you. Star Comics, issue number 1. Marvel, The Secret Life of Top Dog. Yes, Marvel made a talking dog comic. It's got one little crease down there in that corner. 65 center. We'll do 3 on that one. We'll keep these for the end because they're a little more modern. Stick to some of the vintagey stuff now. Eric Rock's Cool Web Z, Chris Fossil Finds, all veterans. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Dom is back. Dom is done with his not sabbatical. He's done with his term as the president of the psychiatric council that he works on. So he's back to doing some regular content there on his channel. So he's doing some lives and all that now. So I don't think he's going to start selling back here though. But all right, here's another ancient comic, Pop Comics number 1. The cover is separated. It is there. It is separated. Corner missing. Pop Comics, a 7 center. Do 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 do. Last few seconds. Yeah, always good to see him. Always good to see his. So he mentioned this in one of his videos. I'm excited for him and for his daughter. His daughter used to come on Whatnot and be my cheerleader. She'd come in here and she'd be tapping the screen and inviting other people to come into the show. Here's another cool one. Another separated cover, but it is Smile Comics number 1. And his daughter's in law school now. How about that? I remember when she used to come in my show and talk about comics and jewelry. And now the kid's in law school. His YouTube is Primetime Treasure Hunter. Primetime Treasure Hunter, yeah. All right. I wish this one was in a little bit better shape. Dick Tracy Monthly, 10 center. Some of these I got to go back, get all the years written on it. It's got the crease here. I was able to flatten it back out. That's a crazy book. I don't collect Dick Tracy, but when I see this, I collect Dick Tracy. Yeah, time goes by, man. It's crazy. $5 on the Dick Tracy. All right. Pick a winner out of a dollar bin, yeah. No doubt. Here's another one. Little Ike, number 2, a 10-center. I gotta plug into the Golden Age cartoon comic audience here on Whatnot. I gotta plug into them. I was at someone else's show who was selling books just like this, and he's starting them at $9, and they're going 20, 30, $50. And I'm watching what he's doing, and I'm listening, and I'm learning, and I'm like, I've got comics just like that. Just gotta, like I didn't advertise. I mean, I put Joseph Michael Linzer, Cry for Dawn signed on my thumbnail, so that doesn't exactly scream, "Hey, I'm selling Golden Age books tonight." Henry, I've got some of this series of Henry. I mean, some of these are like, I did some research on these. Like, these go between like $10 and $50, even in crappy condition sometimes. It just depends on the book and the title, and it's really interesting. That whole Golden Age is it's definitely something to get into. Ah, thanks. Your selection is awesome. Well, we try to keep it good. We try to keep it. When I find stuff that's extraordinary like this, I can't not get it. Another 10-center, Henry. I'll go look it up. We can do some research here. Henry. All right. Henry, 65 issues, ran from 1948 to 1961. First issue was in 1935. Henry. What is that? Issue number... I don't see it. Hold on. They don't have the numbers on the outside. This is way before then. All right, he's washing a mirror. Let's find the one where he's... that's issue number 18. In good shape, which I would call this good. $7.60, like a $7 book. Crazy. Here you go, another 10-center. Henry, missing the corner here. Notice in almost every cover he's eating something. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna show you this a little closer. Insert your own caption there. Insert your own caption. Henry, I'll just show this last one too. There he is eating again. Now he's eating a pie.
Building a business is hard.
Carl Anderson. King Features. I mean, incredible. Incredible. Really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. All right, let's put the Henry away.
Business formation is done right from day one with LegalZoom. When you need a legal hand, trust LegalZoom. Get started at LegalZoom.com. LegalZoom provides access to independent attorneys and self-service tools. LegalZoom.
All right, last handful. I'll show these. You guys let me know if you want me to run anything for you. Let me just show these because, again, they're just so cool. If you're watching on YouTube and you got some knowledge, you want to drop some knowledge in the YouTube comment section about these Golden Age comics, please feel free to share. Always happy to learn and share great information, share cool comics like this. All right, here you go. Superman DC National Comics. How about that? Wish I had the Superman from this year. But this is funny, issue number 36 of Funny Folks. A lot of artists like Frazetta got their start drawing these comic cartoon animals. So you really got to keep your eyes open on that. Funny Folks, number 34. There are some really famous comic book artists who started doing that. Again, I don't usually pick up, what did Eric say? Gotta run, if it ain't minions, harassing me is the old ball and chain. Get bread after work. Gas station bread, nice. Hey, stay away from the gas station sushi, okay? Just do not get the gas station sushi. Thanks, Eric. Good seeing you as always, buddy. All right, I'll be talking to you. Marge's Little Lulu. Usually I don't pick up Little Lulu, but this thing was in such good shape. These books are never in this good a shape. And it's a 10-center. To me, when I saw this, I was like, wait, what year is this from? And I had to get it. And then I was learning a little bit about the cowboy comics. Some of these are also very desirable. Again, you gotta talk to the people who want to collect cowboy comics, right? Supply and demand. You got to put the two together. Oh, I got another category of comics. Let's just go through some of the cowboy stuff. The Flying A's, Range Rider, 10-center. Another copy of the Flying A's, Range Rider. Slim, what's up? I do have a few more. Where'd those other cowboy comics go? They must be upstairs. All right, I got a few more of the cowboy comics, but I love this stuff. I love this stuff. There's some issues with this one, but the other sub-genre of Golden Age books, the Good Girl covers. The Good Girl covers. Oh my God. This is Buzzy, America's favorite teenager. Superman National Comics. National Comics. 10-center. This one's got a few issues. The spine is loose. They're on the rear bottom. On the back, there's some loss. Leave It to Binky. The front cover is detached and there's no back cover. But I mean, look at the cover. Jesus. This Good Girl art is insane. Leave It to Binky, not Leave It to Beaver. Leave It to Binky. This one, again, top right corner is a little messed up, but, you know, just before the Archies and all that stuff, there you go. This is another one where I couldn't believe it was in this great a condition. The bottom right back corner has a tear in it. Look at this cover. Rhubarb the Millionaire Cat. Issue number 466. You think Fantastic Four was around for a while? How about Rhubarb the Millionaire Cat? Dell Comics. Precursor of Garfield. Precursor of Bill the Cat, right? You could just tell that's a very Garfield pose, right? Isn't it? All right. Crazy stuff now. I got to put a price on this stuff. The American Comics Group. The American Comics Group. Adventures into the Unknown. Number 168. The Haunted Cane. Strange suspense stories. The back of this is torn with some loss. But look at that front cover. 12 center. Strange suspense stories. The Disenchanter. Love these covers. Oh my gosh. So they got to be priced right because, again, the fronts are awesome. If you're going to buy them to display, you really don't care what the back looks like, but it does affect the price. You got to be reasonable about it. Again, I don't collect a lot of Gold Key, but a cover like that, Mighty Samson, fighting his way across the Hudson River to defeat a gang of barbaric raiders and giant bat creatures. I guess that's the George Washington Bridge? Yeah, 1965. Mighty Samson, Gold Key. Dennis the Menace in Hollywood. And then, Eric, if you're watching the end of this, I think you picked up a Worlds Collide DC and Milestone together. I don't know if it was this one or not. This is number 17. So if you want to add this one to your collection, here it is. And then another couple of copies of DC Zero Hour, 2 and 3. I've got a couple of complete sets of this, but I really like the Zero Hour. Got the DCU logo going. Nice stuff. All right. Let me just check one more thing. We'll see if we're gonna go for a little while longer. I don't mind going for a little while longer. It's a Friday night. Ever get any of the Good Girl? I do, yes. I've got, geez. I think I've got one or two of them hiding somewhere. I don't have them handy, but yeah, I love those covers. What am I looking up here? Oh my. Do I have the whole run? Wait a minute. Wow. All right, let's do this. Let's run some Veronica. Why not? I'll just start them at $6 a book each. All right, let me put these away. That's the end of the short box for tonight. Just doing a little price check here. Let me see if I can get these in order. I think I might have the whole series of Veronica. I might have the whole series. This is insane. 1, 2, is that 3? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jesus. Wow, 10 is like a $10 book. There's a reason for it. You'll see what I mean in a minute. 11, 12, 13. Danzig, man, he was insane with these books. 13, that's 14, right? Yes, 14. Couple of 14s, and then 15. Wow. Okay. I've got the whole run of Veronica except for issues 1 and 2. Didn't Glenn Danzig? Yes. He did, yes. Yeah, I think he came up with some of the ideas. I think he was a part owner or an owner of the brand. And Yeah, so you can see this is about all I can show you of this without putting stuff on. But yeah, he's part of the team. I don't think he drew. I don't think he drew. That's a good question. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna have to let me update my settings here. Let me update my settings. Hold on a second. Single fine. We'll call them fine, and we're gonna go 6, and we're gonna go 47. Let's change that. What about the time? Where's the time? All right. All right, here we go. Let's see. We're gonna need some strategically placed post-it notes. Veronica number 3. I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. There's some stuff. There's some stuff in here. All right, Veronica number 3. Do 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 do. I'm hoping maybe we'll get some people to see the preview thumbnail, no, the preview video, and now that we're live, and come on in. That is Veronica number 4. Knock it down to 15 seconds. Did you ever see the movie Human Centipede?
Wakey, wakey. Massager Boy's breakfast.
Here's Veronica number 5. The reverse Human Centipede.
So forget Huntrix. Pick Armio.
Number 6. $6 start on number 5, rather. Yeah, that was a heck of a movie. Yeah, some things you just can't unsee is right. Verotic number 6. I used to say Veritic. It's Veritic. Oh, it's that Veritic book. And then when I actually sat back and looked at the content, I was like, oh, it's erotic. It's Verotic. I get it. Duh. I was like, oh, Veritic. Veritica. All right. Veritica number 7. Lucky number 7 right there. Yeah, I didn't realize this is basically the whole set minus books 1 and 2. Book 1 is like a $15 or a $20 book. The rest are like $6 books, so that's what we're doing here. I think I can actually don't have to do anything here. All right, Verotica number 8. $6, 15 seconds. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, you want to drop down some Glenn Danzig Verotica knowledge in the comments, feel free. Verotica number 9. I think when I do a proper Lovely Ladies show, I'll have everything set up weeks ahead of time and a nice promotional video and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, this is the one that's a $10 book coming up next. All right, this is the one that goes for $10. There's one reason, and I covered it up. There's 2 copies of this one. We're gonna run it for 6. This is the second most expensive book next to issue number 1. Silent Bob, what's up? Alright, this one does not need to be censored. Veronica number 11. Some of these covers remind me very much of H.R. Geiger. Especially this next one. You'll see what I mean here. This one. This is issue number 12. Just all the bones and all that kind of stuff, right? It's very alien looking. Aliens. H.R. Giga. $6 start, 15 seconds on Veronica. This is the entire run of Veronica minus issues 1 and 2. So issues 3 through 15. A near complete set. All right, this I'm gonna need two. I'm gonna need 2 Post-its for this one, maybe 3. I think we'll go with 3 just to be safe. Lucky number 13. There's something you can't unsee. Issue number 13. Yeah, that's something, right, Martin? Hello. All right, here's number 14. I've got two issues of this. He's about to go crazy with the drill. What's with all the sax and violins? Yes, you need to be of a certain age to know that one. Veronica, the final issue, number 15. $6. So yeah, so I'll probably do a show like this where I'll have all the Veronica, I'll have all the Dawn stuff, I'll have some Evil Ernie snuck in there, I'll have Lady Death, I'll have some Razor. Okay, there's one other item here that kind of goes with this. This was in with it. So this is the Verotic Illustrated. So this is kind of a showcase, right? So there's a Frank Frazetta character that I think Simon Bisley ended up drawing in the comics. This is a sample of all of the yeah. There's some of the Frazetta books, right? So there's some Frazetta stuff that was done under this imprint, but this is just a sampler of all the hello. Can't show that. Can't show that. Don't show that. All right, I can show. I can show that. Can't show that. But yeah, it's a little sampler. Crazo Mazo, what's up? $6 on the Verotic Illustrated sample platter. Yes, Jaguar God. Love me some Jaguar God. I think I've got the whole series in my personal collection. I actually went to. I know I've told this story before, but I've actually been to the Frazetta Museum. Frank Frazetta used to live about 2 hours, 2.5 hours away from where I live, up in the Pocono Mountains. And God, it must be 8 or 10 years ago now. Jesus, that I took my kids to the museum. Met his son. His son gave us a tour of the museum. Seeing his artwork in person was just absolutely amazing. Better than anything you'll see on the internet, or in a magazine, or just seeing it in person is amazing. If you ever get a chance, you got to go. But yeah, it was pretty neat. It's pretty neat. All good stuff. All right, there is the Verotic, my friends. I think we'll save that as a teaser. Yeah, it's in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Eastern Pennsylvania, up in the Poconos. Here, give me a sec. I'll put the link in the chat. They usually close down for the winter months, but they should be opening again soon. All right, we're gonna save the Satanica for another day. Let me go look up the. Let me see. All right, here it is, the Frazetta Art Museum. All right, yeah, let me throw this in the chat. See if I can get the short version to work. Click that link, see if it takes you anywhere. Yeah, they're in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. East Stroudsburg. Okay. Yeah, you can just Google Frazetta Art Museum, and it'll pop right up for you. Um, Frank Frazetta Jr. runs the museum. His brother has a Halloween costume store the next town over. So a couple years back, my wife and I visited his store, and I got to meet him and talk with him. He was a really cool guy as well. And the daughter lives in Florida and runs her own website, Frazetta Girls. FrazettaGirls.com. Here, let me throw this one in there. And then So, all right, yeah, here it is. RosettaGirls.com. All right, this will be the last thing for tonight. So there you go. Everything Frank Frazetta you need to know is right in there. You're all set. All right. Let's see. Let's do a little raid action here. Let me see here. Let's go visit somebody. Let's see if my buddy Sir Dabs a bit's on. Let's go visit. Let's see. You want any X-Men? My buddy Skunk Bear's doing X-Men, and Evil Ernie is running. Ernie's got some C2E2 stuff. He was in Chicago last week. Let's go see Evil. Run the Tarzan. Run the Tarzan. All right, hold on. All right. Here we go. One more time. You don't have to get them. I know what they are. Okay. All right. What do we say? 1, 2. Well, we threw an extra one in there now, right? We got another one in there. We threw that one in there. So there's one more. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What did I say before? 45? All right. 45. Take the other one for $3. 48. We'll keep it under $50. And then for you, I'll run it at the lower weight. Well, let me let's see if I do it at that. It'll get you the priority shipping. All right, here we go, my friend. 48. You do 10 seconds. I got it up at the actual weight. All right, so we'll get you the priority shipping. Thank you, Martin. Much appreciated, my friend. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Easier to buy them in bulk. Yeah, you got it. Hey, thank you, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Great to see you. Great hanging out again. All right. Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Eric, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the show. Zane, if you're still floating around, thank you, buddy. Always good to see you. And until next time, my friends, keep it cool, keep it common, keep it collected. All right. We'll catch you next time.